Soon the emperor heard about Liang and his magic painting. "I must ask that boy to come and paint for me," he said. "He could paint all kinds of things. I could have all the gold I want."
The emperor ordered his men to go and get Liang. Soon Liang came to talk to the emperor. "Thank you for asking me to work for you," he said, "but I paint things for poor people. You don't need help." The emperor was angry that Liang didn't want to work for him. "I will make you work for me," he said. He ordered his men to take Liang away and lock him up in the stables. "You will be cold out there," said the emperor. "In a day or two you will do as I ask." Liang was taken away and locked in the stable.
It was cold in the stables. Liang painted a fire. Next he painted a chair so that he could sit by the fire. Then he painted some good things to eat. After 2 days, the emperor said Liang must be so cold by now that he will be pleased to come and work for me. I will go and talk to him.
The emperor walked out to the stables. He looked in and saw all the things that Liang had painted. He was so angry that he ran into his house and ordered his men to go to the stables and tie Liang up. The emperor's men went out to the stables. They looked for Liang, but he wasn't there. He had painted the key and escaped.
The emperor ordered his men to go after Liang. They looked all over the countryside for Liang.
Now Liang was in danger. The emperor was waiting for him to go home so he could get him and lock him up. Liang did not know what to do. He did not want to go on painting magic pictures. He wanted to be a real painter. "I know what I can do," he said. "I will go on painting, but I will not finish my pictures. Then they will not come to life."
Liang went from town to town painting pictures and selling them. He was careful not to finish his paintings so they didn't come to life. No one knew who Liang was. No one knew that his golden paintbrush was magic. Liang was pleased that people liked his pictures. He was pleased to be a real painter now.
Then one day, Liang painted a beautiful big bird. He was careful not to finish the picture. As he was about to sell it, a man bumped into him. Some paint fell on the bird and finished the painting. The bird came to life and flew up out of the picture. People looked at the bird in amazement. They saw that Liang's painting had come to life. "This boy is magic," they said. A man ran off to see the emperor. "There is a painter in town who is magic," he said. "He painted a big bird that came to life and flew away." The emperor knew that it must be Liang. He ordered his man to get Liang and lock him up again. "Take his magic paintbrush away," said the emperor. "Then he can't paint things to help him to escape."
The emperor's men locked up Liang and took his magic paintbrush. They gave it to the emperor. "Now, I'll see if this magic paintbrush will work for me," said the emperor. He painted some gold. As soon as he finished, the pitcher had picked up the gold and looked at it. It was real gold.
"It works," said the emperor. "Now I can have all the gold I want." He went on painting more and more gold until some of it fell down on top of him. His men had to help him out from under the gold.
After, the emperor started painting gold bars. One of the gold bars was really big. It turned into a big snake. The snake chased the emperor
and his men had to come and help him get away. Now the emperor knew that he must have Liang's help to paint things he wanted.
I will have to talk Liang into painting for me after all, said the emperor. Paint pictures for me and I will let you marry the princess, he said. Liang didn't want to marry the princess, but he didn't want the emperor to know this. Yes, he said, give me my paintbrush and I will paint for you.
What do you want me to paint? Asked Liang. The emperor ordered him to paint the sea, and Liang did as he said. The sea looked beautiful. Now, let's have some fish in the sea, said the emperor, and Liang painted all kinds of fish. One by one, he picked them up and put them in the sea.
I want to go sailing, said the emperor. Paint me a boat. Liang painted a beautiful boat. The emperor and his men went onto the boat, and Liang waited to see what the emperor wanted next.
Now paint me some wind so we can go sailing, said the emperor. Liang painted some wind and the boat started to sail away. Liang painted some big waves. The boat went up and down on the waves. Stop painting, ordered the emperor, but Liang went on painting more and more big waves.
The boat went up and down, up and down. Stop! Stop! I order you to stop, said the emperor. But Liang went on painting. He painted more and more wind and waves until the ship went down under the water. Then he walked away.